Shadron Turner and Chase Galvin on row one. The green flag is out and the race is on. So watch for Daniel Harris right up in that group as well. Pierce always very fast. Cadwalder, your winner last week, but as they head down into turn number 3, it's going to be Chase Galvin. Here comes Shadron Turner to his outside, the 1-7 car. Shadron Turner, Chase Galvin side by side for the lead. Galvin by a nose as they complete lap number 1. Shadron Turner liking that high side line. Blake Pierce following suit as well in the 3rd position. Here comes the pass down the backstretch into turn number 3, but Galvin trying to answer back in that low side line. High and low sides, here they go. Shadron Turner will lead lap number 2. Galvin into 2nd. Now he'll battle back to the inside. Pierce right there with him as well in the 6 car, the 1-6 car. Cadwalder getting some pressure back and forth from Daniel Harris as they come out of the corner, but Shadron Turner now to your lead. Blake Pierce moves to the inside of Chase Galvin, tries a slide job in front of Galvin. Galvin answers back with an inside move. He's going to get the position back as they go down into turn number 3. Out of 4 again, Shadron Turner showing the way in the 1-7 car, followed by Galvin and Pierce. Cadwalder has got some cars right behind him as well as he comes out of the corners. The caution flag comes out. Here we go. Shadron Turner hits the gas and we are back underway. 4 laps down in this 15-lap event. Shadron Turner very quick again at the drop of the green flag. Here comes Tyler Cadwalder in the 69 car as he did last week, starting on that inside line. He'll challenge Galvin, now Hibner, and he goes side by side. A 3-wide battle between those guys as they come out of turn 4. Wow! And here comes Daniel Harris right up in that group as well. Again 3 wide through 1 and 2 as they come through out of turn number 2. Hibner now up into 3rd. What a great drive for Lonnie Hibner as he comes out of turn number 4. Galvin back to 4th, Cadwalder in 5th as they come through turns 1 and 2. And it looked like Daniel Harris nearly went over the banking in turn number 1, able to gather it back up. Slots in behind Chad Fuller in the 169 car. Meanwhile, up front again, it's Shadron Turner. Pierce right behind him by about a car length. Hibner trying to make up some real estate, running the low side line through the corner. Cadwalder coming back on the inside of Galvin, side by side for 4th. And now Galvin's going to take that spot back, running the high side line as again Cadwalder runs the inside line through turn 4. Quickly, 8 laps down with 7 to go, just past the halfway point. Shadron Turner, Pierce right behind him, looking for any bobble coming out of the corner. Spin down the front stretch as the 14H right in front of the group, able to get, and a caution flag comes out. Blake Hayes spun coming out of turn number 4, tried to bring it back on the track, and also a spin down in turn number 2. Backstretch very slowly, brings the field down into turn number 3. He ready to hit the gas. He does so, takes the low line, hits the gas, and we are back underway as Bob Reaver throws the green flag to the field. Down the front stretch they go into turn number 1. Blake Pearson, a 4-wide battle going down out of turn number 2. Wow, we just saw 4-wide racing in that corner. Lonnie Hibner looks to the inside. He's trying to get up there and make that pass. Lonnie Hibner inside Pierce as they go side by side for 2nd. Lonnie Hibner again looks to the inside line. He and Pierce battling side by side for 2nd. They continue on. Chase Galvin and Daniel Harris just behind that group. But up front, Shadron Turner trying to hold on to the lead. Lonnie Hibner really shaving off the real estate on the inside line. Still side by side with Pierce. 10 laps down here with 5 to go. Hibner now trying to take over that 2nd spot, and just doesn't do so. Thought he was going to close the door on Pierce. Couldn't do it coming out of 2. Hibner again using that low side line. He's really got something going as he now goes into 2nd position. Now he sets his sights on Turner. Turner goes low to block. Here comes Hibner right on his back end as he comes out of turn number 2. Don't count out Pierce as he's right there in 3rd. He'll go the high side line. Here comes Hibner to the inside as a caution flag for a spin down in turn number 2. Todd Luke, one of the cars spinning down in turn number 2. And 5th, Chad Fuller, Tyler Cadwalder. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Good start for Shadron Turner. Gets about 2 or 3 car lengths, but here comes Hibner to the inside. Side by side again for the lead coming out of the corner in turn number 2. Shadron Turner's going to show the way, but again, here comes Hibner back on the inside, bicycling that tire, doing everything he can to get the lead coming out of 4. Nearly side by side coming out of the corner. Again, Hibner looks very quick on the inside line of Shadron Turner, going down out of turn number 2. Side by side down the backstretch they go. Into turn number 3. Caution flag again for 2 cars getting into each other down there in turn number 1. Shadron Turner, Hibner in the second spot. Again, we'll see if Shadron changes his line. Hibner loses a little bit of ground coming out of turn number 2. Pierce closes up on him just a little bit. Shadron goes to the high line. Here comes Hibner back to the inside line as they come down out of turn 4. 2 laps remaining as they come by the start-finish line that time. Shadron Turner, here comes Pearson, third. He's going to come up and challenge Hibner. Shadron Turner using that low side line, blocking Hibner this time as he comes out of turn 4. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Shadron Turner looking for win number 6. Lonnie Hibner coming around the track, and here comes Pierce side by side with Hibner for second. Here they come through 3 out of turn number 4. It's going to be Shadron Turner that's going to get the win. Hibner, I'm not sure at the end for the second place. So close at the line. We'll see from officials who got second. But what a drive for Shadron Turner to get win number 6. And we found out Lonnie Donovan Nina Coven, your winner last week. Here they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out and we are underway. Stiegel and Dixon side by side as they came through the corner. Watch Dahl on the inside as well. Down the backstretch they go as Dixon will take over that top spot. Dahl fighting back there with David Davis, and Stiegel now 3 wide for that second position as they came out of the corner. David Davis right there with them. It's going to be Stiegel. He'll be in the second spot, followed by Davis and William Dahl. Dahl, a great drive to the inside, side by side with Stiegel. Here comes Aaron Sauter as well up into that group. Still Jeff Dixon showing the way at the front of the field as they get ready to complete lap number 2, followed by Stiegel. Then David Davis, Dahl right there with them on the inside as they battle for third. Sauter now right behind that group. Paul Carter now in that group in the 47 car. Again, Davis and Dahl side by side for third. Dahl gets a little out of shape coming through the corner. Aaron Sauter right on his back end. Dahl goes right back to the inside of David Davis for third again. Meanwhile, up front, it's been all Jeff Dixon from the drop of the green flag. Jeff Dixon with 6 wins on the season so far, looking for lucky win number 7. David Davis sliding a little bit out of shape coming out of turns 1 and 2. Dahl able to close up just a little bit. Stiegel now very solid in that second spot, but again, that battle for third is really the one that's heated up. David Davis and William Dahl side by side, lap after lap. Dahl to the inside in the 40 car. David Davis in the 22 car. Here comes Aaron Sauter right behind David Davis as well. Up front, there he is, Jeff Dixon, last year's track champion in the USRA American Racer Stock Cars here at I-35 Speedway. If you look closely on that door, on that passenger side door, you may be able to spot Spider-Man and Speedy Gonzalez strapped to the window as they come by at a turn 4. Lap car coming up for Jeff Dixon, who loves that high side line, the High Plains Drifter in 1 and 2. Again, a good battle towards the back of the field with Dahl. And Dahl goes high. Here comes Dixon, or actually here comes David Davis. And Sauter tries a slide job right in front of all of them. And Davis goes back to the inside. Great racing going on back there for third, fourth, and fifth. As David Davis trying to hold on to that spot, he and Sauter and Dahl have put on quite a show back there in the group for third, fourth, and fifth. Lap after lap, three wide racing, and they'll try it again coming out of four. Wow. Meanwhile, Jeff Dixon at zip code by himself coming out of Davies County. I'm not sure what county he's headed to, coming out of turn number 4, but he's got a heck of a lead coming down the front stretch as he'll complete lap number 10. 5 laps remaining for Jeff Dixon. Again, that battle is for third, fourth, and fifth. David Davis, Aaron Sauter, and all of a sudden it looks like Jeff Dixon is off the track in turn number 3. Jeff Dixon all by himself comes off the track in turn 3. Safety crews won a feature race this year. We'll see who gets into victory lane. Green flag is out and we're back underway. Stiegel and Dahl fight for that lead as they go into turn number 1. David Davis in the third spot. Aaron Sauter now up into fourth. And Paul Carter in fifth. They'll have 5. And David Davis spinning, able to keep it going. Sauter goes over the banking in turn number 3, able to get back on the track. So Aaron Sauter loses a lot of ground, as well as David Davis. Up front, though, Stiegel getting a challenge from William Dahl as they come out of turn number 2. Dahl right on the back of Stiegel, looking for the win as they come out of the corner. Both of them looking for a first feature win, and Dahl is going to lead that lap as they come by. Dahl leading as they got 12 laps down with 3 remaining. Dahl through 3 and 4, drifts up a little bit higher. Stiegel on his back end. He'll try the crossover move. Here comes Stiegel back to the inside. Stiegel will lead lap number 13. Back to the high side we go. Again, Dahl and Stiegel as they completed lap number 13. Here we go. They'll be looking for the white flag this time by lap 14 with 1 more lap to go. Stiegel has the lead back as he gets the white flag as he comes down the front stretch. Dahl right there with him. Dahl goes to the high side this time, tries to take the high side with that momentum coming down the backstretch. He'll go to the inside. Dahl on the inside of Stiegel, side by side. Dahl and Stiegel. Stiegel slows down, and here comes William Dahl. William Dahl with the win, followed by Stiegel, Davis, and Carter as they come to the start-finish line. How about a big hand for the driver of the number 40 car? Green flag is out and we are underway. Nina Coven got that win last week with a spin. Here we go. It's going to be Elliott to the high side. What have we seen this before? Hibner to the inside, Elliott to the outside. Side by side for the front spot as they come through the corner. Shaw back in a big battle, as well as Tyler Hibner. Side by side for the lead again. Dennis Elliott goes to the high side. Elliott will go to the lead down the backstretch and into turn 3. Here comes Hibner back to the inside. Lee Hibner so fast as he comes down the corner, but Dennis Elliott, boy, is he taking like a 2 or 3 car length lead going down into turn 1. Cole Moore pulls off the infield as he comes off the track here on lap number 2. Dennis Elliott, boy, is he lightning fast on the top side as he comes on a high side groove and continues to lead here on lap number 3. Lee Hibner in the second spot, running the low side line. Shaw running the high line and back in third. Tyler Hibner, and here comes Derek Hicks to his outside, and the caution flag comes out here at I-35 Speedway on lap number 3. Dennis Elliott, 6 wins on the season so far, looking for win number 7. Here they come out of turn number 4. The green flag is out, and we are underway. Again, Elliott rockets his way to the front as he goes into turn number 1, riding the high sideline, the High Plains Drifter. Shaw now up into second. Shaw looks to the inside line. Hibner running that high side line as well as they come out of turn number 4. Lee Hibner and Shaw getting into each other down the front stretch. And Lee Hibner nearly losing it down in turn number 2. Tyler Hibner now slot him up into position number 3. Lee Hibner back to the high side. Here they come to complete lap number 5. Dennis Elliott, Shaw. Lee Hibner and Tyler Hibner side by side for the 3rd spot. Now move Lee Hibner up into 3rd. He'll look for that high side line outside of Shaw, trying to take over position number 2. Dennis Elliott so fast at the drop of the green flag, wasting no time, going right to the front. Hibner now goes by Shaw. He'll take over position number 2. Lost some ground. Here comes Shaw back to the inside. He's not done with that battle as he moves to the inside of Hibner for second again. Hibner takes over that spot, though, going by the start-finish line on lap number 7. Elliott, Lee Hibner, Shaw, Tyler Hibner. As a spin down in turn number 1. Car spinning around down there in turn number 1, turn 2. Is a I-35 Speedway as we look for the restart. Dennis Elliott very slow down the backstretch. Again, a 20-lap feature. We'll have 13 laps remaining. As they head out of turn number 3, out of 4, green flag is out, and we are back underway. Dennis Elliott hits the gas, and here he goes. Shaw right behind him, along with Lee Hibner. Again, Tyler Hibner in that group, as well as Peyton Phillips, making the way up through that group. Down the backstretch, Ed Knoll trying to make his way up into that front pack as well, down out of inside of turn number 4, and a big spin down the corner. And it looks like that's Lee Hibner, if I'm not mistaken, down there in turn number 4. And a lot of cars as the entire track blocked down there at the exit of 4. And Lee Hibner not very happy as he comes off the track. Hicks down in there as well. Right there with him. Shaw with the win back again on June 29th. His only feature win so far this year in the number 11 car. Dennis Elliott with 6 wins so far. Looking for win number 7. Hits the gas, and we are back underway. Hibner looks to the inside of Shaw. Shaw's going to shut the door on him, but no, Hibner answers back again. Moves the inside. Move Tyler Hibner up to second now. Shaw back to 3rd with Dennis Elliott, your leader. Hibner's going to run that inside line. Here they come out of turn number 4. Dennis Elliott still showing the way out lap number 8. Hibner cutting the inside line, trying to shave off the real estate. Here comes Shaw back to his outside as that battle for second rages on. Shaw now puts himself back into second, running the low line right in front of Hibner, coming out of 4. Elliott, Shaw, Tyler Hibner, Peyton Phillips, Ed Knoll, and Derek Hicks as they come by. Your top 6 as they come by the start-finish line. And a 98 car going out the banking in turn number 2. And it looked like Austin. Derek Hicks, here we go. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Again, Dennis Elliott to the high side line. Tyler Hibner looks inside of Shaw. Can't make the pass coming out of 2. Dennis Elliott, 2 or 3 car length lead. And here comes Shaw battling to the inside. Boy, is he very quick. Lee Hibner trying to make his way through the back of the pack. He'll make his way past Hicks. Watch the 99 cars. He tries to make his way up past Ed Knoll next, coming out of turn number 2. Meanwhile, Dennis Elliott up front, 2 or 3 car length lead on the 11 of Darren Shaw. Peyton Phillips, the high side of Peyton Phillips now goes to the high side banking off the top of the track. Gets right back in it, keeps his foot in it, but loses several positions. Now the order: Elliott, Shaw, Tyler Hibner. Lee Hibner has made his way up into the top 4 as Ed Knoll just behind him in 5th. Boy, what a run for Lee Hibner, making his way from the back of the pack. Dennis Elliott clicks away the laps up front, running that high side line. Really found it. New chassis this year, new car for Dennis Elliott. Normally running the low side line, really likes the high side, and it looks like Hicks into the wall in the backstretch. Derek Hicks into the wall in the backstretch in the 78 car. Aiden Phillips, watch him in the 98. You know, he's going to try to make up some ground after running the high side excursion. Elliott again, very slow, high side line. Here he comes, hits the gas, and we're back underway. Shaw back to the inside line on Elliott, runs the high side, goes a little bit high through the corner. Tyler Hibner to his inside. Again, the battle for second rages on. Watch Lee Hibner, the 99 car. He goes to the top sideline. He'll try a little run there as well. Father and son side by side for the second spot. For the third spot, Tyler and Lee Hibner. Dennis Elliott all by himself up front. Shaw trying to make up some ground there in second. Shaw now trying to hold off everybody behind him. He's got Tyler and Lee Hibner putting some pressure on him. Now Shaw moves the high sideline for his run. Nearly tags the wall out of turn number 2. Shaw looked like he may have brushed the wall coming out of turn 2 that time as a dirt fan tail came off of his right rear and a little wiggle on the car as he came to the exit of 2. Shaw trying everything he can, running the high side line. Tyler Hibner back in third and Lee Hibner in fourth. Dennis Elliott, that high sideline, boy, is he hooked up and running to the finish line. 17 laps down with 3 to go for Dennis Elliott. Here comes Shaw back to the inside of Elliott. Can't make the pass again coming out of 2. Again, here comes Shaw. He'll make a move to the inside on Elliott. Trying for the lead. Can't get it. It's Elliott. He'll have 2 more laps to go. Elliott and Shaw still battling for the lead. Shaw again comes very high out of turn number 2. Shaw, Elliott, Tyler Hibner, and Lee Hibner as they come out of the corner in turn 4. Dennis Elliott, 1 more lap to go. Elliott again takes that high side. Boy, he looks like he is on a rail coming out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch into 3. Takes the high side line. Here comes Shaw to the inside, but it's not going to be enough. And it's going to be Dennis Elliott who gets win number 7, followed by Shaw, Tyler Hibner, Lee Hibner. Peyton Phillips just in front of Ed Knoll as they came to the line. The 5 car of Kevin McGinnis and the 55 just behind him. But how about a big hand for the driver number 29, Dennis Elliott, who gets win number 7.